Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Capture the Flag on my channel. I am joined with Andrea, who hasn't been in any of my videos recently, actually. Have you been?
Oh. I don't recall.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I wasn't in your videos talking, but I was.
Yeah, you were
in the background.
You were my little shady partner for my CTF videos.
That great video, wow, that was something.
Today's episode of CTF is a little bit different. So I've kind of decided these CTF videos are kind of random with what the theme is, because, you know, one week I'll have a video of music playing and then one week I'll have a video of like me hitting a milestone or something. So since you guys don't seem to mind how random these CTF videos are, I decided to keep that going. So for this week and the next 2 weeks, I am going to be giving my review and Andrea's review of every single map on CTF, and we're going to be listing the pros and cons of each map, because, you know, I see a lot of people complain about maps on CTF, and I can agree that some maps are really poor and some maps are better than others. So I decided to do just basically my opinion on all the maps and Andrea's opinion on all the maps as well. And then by the end of the 3 videos, we are going to rank all the maps 1 through 12. There would be 13 if Lost Kingdom still existed, but we're not going to talk about that. For this week, we're going to be doing 4 maps, next week 4 maps, and then the third week 4 maps, and then by the 4th week, we'll be giving our rankings of all the maps. So this is part 1 of 3. These maps will be in no particular order, and what our ranking is, it's just going to be whatever the game decides to throw at us. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first map is Land of Bones. So Andrea, let's hear what your opinion is on this map.
Okay. Well, this is a very interesting map. You see, it used to be laggy. They kind of fixed it, but I think it could still get pretty laggy. And I think mid is a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the way to get to those places are just kind of complicated.
Yeah.
And it's not very, like, secure, like, easy to actually get through by the bridge or parkour, like. Ugh.
Yeah.
But maybe I can get the flag and die.
Oh, wow.
I got the flag and I'm gonna die. You see? This is how you do it. You get the flag and die.
Personally, this is probably on the lower end of my favorite maps, as I'm dying by someone who's really determined to kill me. This is probably the lower end of my favorite maps. It's just way too complicated to get the flag. Now, they did change it with the reset. They swapped where the flag position is to the spawn, which I think, personally, as a person who likes to rush, I think they did make it way better. But, you know, they claim they fixed the lag, but it's still pretty laggy. It's probably the laggiest map, in my opinion, and it's a great map for defenders especially, but it's just not a very fun map if you're trying to rush and get the flag. So, yeah, overall, just don't really care for the map.
It's like a really good map to get kills and stuff, but it's not like you're really trying hard. You could just bow spam if you want.
Yeah, exactly.
To get kills. It's not like you have to actually be skilled at PvP or anything.
Yeah, I can literally just sit here and bow spam anyone who comes on the parkour, so not that hard at all to get kills. And I like the theme of this map. Like, I like how they made it way different than most of the other maps. Of all the original maps, this was probably the most unique in terms of design. But it's just something about this map causes lag, and I don't know what it is. So, yeah, just overall not one of my favorite maps. What are some of the pros, Andrea?
Well, you get a lot of kills if you camp and stay near the parkour area and the bridge area too, because the bridge kind of a little not really fair for both teams. Like for one team,
Yeah.
not fair at all.
Right.
I like the colors, like the the mushroom.
It is very colorful, I agree.
It's very colorful. Were you trying to dig up for compliments? What are some of the cons?
Okay, cons. Where to begin? Alright, well, first of all, the lag, I think, is probably the most insane issue with this map. I would also say...
You could tell by the comment.
Yep. Just look at what people say in chat when you play Land of Bones, and you can probably tell that this is one of the lower ends on popularity when it comes to the maps.
Gotta love the feedback.
It's not very easy to cap on. It is not very fun to get trapped in your base. If you are in the lower end, like if I was down at that end and I was on the other team, it's easier to kill the team if you're at the lower end of the bridge, because you have the... If you're at the higher end, you can't shoot them as well as you could if you were down here. And as I lag, the lag is the biggest con about this map. Andrea, how would you rank this map out of 5 stars?
You see, I think I would have to go. I mean, I don't know, because I gotta tell you, the colors, man, they give it a point. You know, the colors just make it nice.
They give that
and
1
like
star?
This open, yeah, it rises up the stars, and the nice open field, like open area over here around, and this little pond, wow, little pond in the middle of nowhere that, you know, sometimes kills you because it's just like there for no reason. And and the void, man, that's some great height you got over there. Like you fall down there and you're dead. But the colors, I still like that. I think that I am going to give this a 2.
Oh, okay, 2.
2 stars out of 5. I mean, I think I'm just being really nice to this map, but I gotta tell you, the colors, man.
Okay.
Colors.
Alright.
What about you, Tyler? 1 out of 5.
I think I would have to give this map... I'm going to be a little more critical. I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 stars. I will say this, I agree with Andrea, the map is very unique and colorful. It's not really castle-y like most of the maps. They're very based on castles.
Yeah, no buildings, which is nice.
Yeah, it's...
just nature and wood.
Yes.
And dirt.
Yes.
And mushrooms.
It's very naturey, which is nice. And I like that they used acacia wood, because I don't think they use acacia on any of the other maps, so that's a nice touch.
Yeah, and that's why it should be 2 stars.
No.
I'm kidding.
The gameplay and the lag from this map make me
For Tyler Taco Bell.
Yes,
it's
for
bad.
me. That's what gives this map a 1 out of 5 stars for me. So that is our opinion on Land of Bones. Well, this is construction. Andrea, what is your opinion on construction?
It's an interesting map. It definitely reminds me of Bob the Builder.
Same.
Wow. If you know that show, then you're too young. I like that it's new, so it's a new map, and once again, it has a lot of color, which is really nice, because most maps don't have that many, you know, they're kind of just like stone and cobblestone, kind of gray, so it kind of makes it a little depressing. So this has, you know, some colors and some life into it, so it's interesting. It also has some construction equipment, whatever they're called, and it's interesting. Gameplay-wise, I think that you can basically hide many times, and you could definitely camp a lot, so nobody gets the flag, which is kind of annoying. And spawn is No, the flag is behind spawn, which is like Land of Bones all over again. What do you think, Tyler?
Personally, I think I think it has its advantages. I like that it's very unique in the sense that well, I love the theme of it. First of all, when I first saw it, I really enjoyed the people. I'm trying to talk. Like I said, I love the theme of it. I think it's very balanced in terms of PvP as well. It's not strictly bow spam, and it's also not strictly no bow spam. If you want to PvP with swords, you have a good way of doing that with us, with this map. But I just don't think this map is very fun at all when it comes to capping.
Oh,
You know, originally they switched Land of Bones flag and spawn positioning because they, I guess, wanted to make it easier. So I don't get why they didn't do that for this map as well, because this is basically how Land of Bones used to be. In my opinion, I think the spawn and the flag should be swapped because basically if you kill someone at the flag and take it, they're just going to respawn right in front of you again, and it's really, really hard to try and cap the flag on. But it is a great map to get kills on, so if you're a defender, which is not me, this is a perfect map for you.
as you
so.
are. What are some pros of this map, Tyler?
Well, this map is great for kills. You can easily get a lot of kills on this map. It's great for defending. Like I said, the spawn is right in front of the flag, so if you die while you're defending the flag, guess what? You're going to respawn right in front of it, so it's very easy to get the flag back. The design of it is great. I love how it's very open for a wide variety of PvP style. And yeah, I love the theme of it too. So, Andrea, what do you think some cons of this map are?
Oh, glad you asked. Okay, so one is the big one. I think is spawn, where the flag is and where spawn is. I think that should be changed and it shouldn't be there. Especially with this map specifically because there's like a huge, I guess you could kind of say like wall between where the spawn and the flag is. So you kind of have to go around it, and it makes it easier for people to just sneak up. Like when they die and they come back, it's just so easy for them to find you. Also, the hiding, like it's kind of open. It's open, but I feel like it's a little too open. That people could just like camp at their base and just shoot people from anywhere, so they don't really have to move their base to actually kill people, which kind of could be kind of annoying at times. Like everybody just likes to stay up here and just
Yes.
guard the flag,
Yes, I
and that's
agree.
another like it's too easy for people to do that. Like I think it should be more complicated, so people actually get out of their bases and do stuff. What would you rate this map? 1 out of 5, Tyler?
Um, I think I would give this map a 3. Um,
Okay.
it's it's kind of on the middle point for me. It's a great theme and it's a great variety of PvP. I just really dislike how great it is for defenders to just easily camp if they wanted to. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars. What about you, Andrea? What would you
Cool.
rate this?
I think that I would go. I think I would actually go with a 3 as well because, like, I really like the map, the theme, like you said, and like how everything is placed. I think it's nicely distributed. Like, it's nice. And it's really open and kind of different from the other maps, honestly, because you actually have to walk a long way to get to the other base, which is just fun.
All right, so that was construction. Okay, so this is Seclusion. Andrea, how do you feel about Seclusion?
I really like this map, like like how the map is set up, how it's built. like the blocks and mid is really nice. The fountains, which it's kind of deadly sometimes, but it's really nice. The towers that people could shoot from and guard from as well, it's really nice. The bases are pretty cool. I think, sometimes they could get really annoying because there's only like one. Well, there's two ways to get to the flag, but I like how there's two ways to get to the flag. It's really nice. I like how this part is here, and you could just. A lot of people fall off, and it's so funny. Like people are new, they just fall off from here, and it's like the most. It's so hilarious because they're just like, oh, especially when people have the flag, and they're just like, oh yeah, let me just. This is the way to go, and boom. But overall, it's a pretty good map. I think that there's a you could PvP and you could both spam at the same time, and you could also be really sneaky, which that's always fun. And if you have with teamwork, it helps you a lot if you're trying to cap. And I just fell. Almost like that.
I think I did see that actually.
Anyway, what do you think of the map, Tyler?
I remember when I first started playing CTF on here. I used to hate Seclusion. I didn't like it. I don't know why I didn't like it. I think it was something with the whole bows for some reason. I think I didn't like that. But over time,
That's
I've
changed.
really gotten to like this map. I think that this map is well designed, like Andrea said. I love how the bridges like cross over each other. It's just very like kind of twisty. Mid is very well designed. The fountain is beautiful, actually. And it's very balanced, I think, because it's not beneficial to just defenders and it's not beneficial to just rushers because even if a team is defending very well, there's a lot of ways that you can rush and get the flag. And if you're dealing with a lot of campers, or if you're dealing with a lot of rushers, you can easily save your flag because most people jump from the towers and you can just shoot them off. So in that sense, it's very
Mm.
balanced, I think. It's one of the more of the favorites to play, in my opinion, just because I think it's very well balanced. So yeah.
What are some pros of this map, Tyler?
Well, I think some pros, like I said, it's very well balanced. I think that, if you're a defender or if you're a rusher, this map is very fun for you. You can easily defend and you can easily rush as well. And like I said, I love the theme of it. I love that it's not sided towards one particular type of gameplay. And I really love the whole options that you have when you get the flag. There's a lot of ways that you can run around and hide. If you watch my videos, whenever I get the flag, I run up into that tower, and if I feel like the bridge isn't clear, then I just jump off and run to the other tower, and then I just alternate back and forth until the bridge is cleared. So I like that there's a lot of ways that you can hide and protect yourself if you have the flag and you know that you can't jump. And like Clash Valley, this map is also very dependent on teamwork because you really need your team to help you clear the bridge so you can cap the flag. I think that's some of the pros of Seclusion. What do you think some of the cons are of this map, Andrea?
See, I'm trying to find some, but I really can't think of many. Uh, I think that one con, I think that one con is that people could definitely shoot you really easily. If you take what even is that? Like the uh, gate bridge? What is that?
The iron bar
Uh,
thing?
oh yeah, the iron bar things. But yeah, like people could shoot you off really easily, and if they got, you see, I mean they can, but if they really have bad aim, then you got no problem.
Yeah.
But if you're dealing with people that are pretty good, then that could be a big issue. Once again, if you have like really good uh, opponents, you can get trapped in your base, and then that could be really annoying to even try to get out because there's basically no way to get out without being shot. Like there's no alternative way. What will you rate this map, Tyler?
I
How would you
think
rate
I
it?
would honestly give this map. I don't really like giving perfect, but I think I would have to give this map 5 out of 5 actually. Um,
Tyler, damn it! You can't do this. I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh come on.
There's just not a lot of cons to this map. You know, there are some variations where certain games can be very annoying, but that's just with every map. There's really just not a lot of bad things about this map, in my opinion. So I would have to say 5 out of 5 stars. So, yeah. What would you rate this map, Andrea?
I don't think any map is completely perfect, but I think that this map is very high, very close to perfection, honestly. So I think it has a lot of options, and like Tyler said, it's very balanced. And I think you rely on both bows and sword. It's not just like one. So that is why I go with 5 out of 5.
Alright, so that is our opinion on Seclusion. Alright, so that's going to do it for this part 1 of this little series we have going on, and we have some special guests here. Like I said, this is going in no particular order. We are just letting the voting be totally random. Look for part 2 next week. Please give this video a like. Please go subscribe to Andrea. She is needing to hit 100 subs, so you guys should go subscribe to her. And you should subscribe to me as well. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember to live Moss. Goodbye.
Bye bye.